Hey guys, good night. This is the Cryptojarhead coming at you with part 1 of 2 video series tonight. I may be just a little bit distracted on this video because I'm trying to multitask. Gave little man a Nutri-Grain bar and he proceeded to just smash it all over his face. So it's bath time, but work has been crazy. Both my 9 to 5 and working with the team to bring improvements to Evolution. So I gotta try and squeeze in videos whenever I can for you guys. The new Evolution site is up. If you did not catch Country Boy's stream live, you can certainly rewatch it for a very, very expanded information on the new site, what we're doing with marketing, what's going on with the trading bot. And by the way, we now officially have 20 Ethereum in the trading bot, which is outstanding. Our first, first real big milestone that we're trying to get to is 100 Ethereum, because once that happens, we'll start... Little man. He's silly. Anyway, once we've got 100 Ethereum in that bot, things are going to really start rolling. So we're looking forward to that. But keep in mind, it is a marathon, guys. It's not going to happen tonight or tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. If I wake up tomorrow and there's enough Ethereum in the contract to warrant having 100 Ethereum in the trading bot, I would be stoked. But I've said it from the beginning. This is a slow, long-term passive thing. It's not going to happen right away. So enough about that. I am going to make another video solely on Evolution tonight. But I did launch a teleminer, or not teleminer, sorry, Icenter, definitely not teleminer. Stay far away from that one, guys. So the Icenter bots, I recently did a video on them, kind of going off on about it. And you know me, I like to run numbers. I like to, kind of dig in there with the calculator, see what's going on. So this is what... Little man. Hush, man. Hush. Hush. I know. Numbers are boring for you right now, but don't worry. When you get older, things will change. Anyway. So, I've run some numbers. I've come up with 4 different strategies, and there's way more ways you can play this than 4. But these are 4 basic, pretty solid strategies here that I came up with. So, number 1, playing the straight card. This one's pretty basic. You don't really need me to tell this. You just put your Ethereum in and you pull it back out. Never reinvest it. Just, you're going to take that 38. That little man. Hey, look, it's Story. Boom. There you go. There you go. Bat toys. Yay, bat toys. Anyway, you're never going to reinvest. You're just pulling out that 38.6% profit per 90-day cycle, or 99-day cycle, sorry. Pretty easy, pretty simple. And I will get into, in the end, what happens with your capital investment and why I think these guys are going to be around for a long, long time. Really? I know, it's scary. Especially me. Okay, alright. You're right. Disclaimer, I don't own this company, so I don't know what the hell they're going to do. But I did find out a few things on some other research that points in the right direction here. So let's get into the good stuff. The reinvestments, the fun part. Increasing your profits. There's many ways to do it, so I'm just going to cover 3 basic ways to reinvest. For each of these, I assumed 1 Ethereum as an initial investment for all 3 of these strategies. So we start with 1. First, easy does it. You're going to reinvest as soon as you're able to for the first month, 33 days. Then after that, you're going to be withdrawing. So I did go ahead with the calculator and run out, 1.4%, plus 1, and then 1.4% plus that. And I went ahead and did all that. I'm not going to bore you guys with those numbers. But the big news is, after 33 days, your new total investment will be 1.57 ETH actively invested. And you're generating 0.02198 per day. So now we withdraw that every day for 66 days to get 1.45 ETH. And then we have another approximately 0.06 trickling in over the next 33 days for a grand total of 1.51 ETH after 132 days. So it is a little bit more than just the simple just withdraw, never reinvest. But honestly, not that much. I would probably rather just do the play the straight card and then pop that whole thing back in afterwards, or just, you know, the original 1 Ethereum. But there's that number for those that want to do this. The next one up would be the crazy long game. So this one, you double your time spent in the cycle. The first 99 days, you are reinvesting 100%, and then you are withdrawing for 99 days. 1 Ethereum buy-in, we're going to have 1.57 after 33 days, 2.29 after 66, and after 99 days, we'll have 2.31. So it was originally 3.31, but the way the capital release works in this program is there is no capital release, guys. And I will get into that more later. So then you start. So then you have a 2.31 Ethereum invested over 99 days. So the first 33 days, you're going to pull out 1.06722 ETH. Kid? Wow. So recently he discovered the throwing water over the side of the tub trick, and today he expounded on that by filling up one of the water cups and throwing that over the side of the tub. Oh, you're devious. You are going to be trouble. Serious trouble in a few years. Anyway, so profit for the first 33 days of your withdrawal period is going to be 1.06. So you're getting your entire initial investment back and a little bit. The following month, you'll pull out almost another 0.6, 0.59598. And then for the rest of the time, you're going to get approximately 0.24. Depends on whether my math was right or wrong. To be perfectly honest, it was about plus or minus 0.01. So you could get like 0.25, you could get 0.23, but right around there, we're gonna get for a grand total of 1.9032. So this method almost doubles your Ethereum. Now, last but certainly not least, this one is my favorite and the strategy that I will be following. I call it half and half. Okay, so you're going to withdraw 50% and reinvest 50%. For simplicity's sake, we'll assume that every other reinvest period you instead withdraw. So, you have a 1 Ethereum buy-in. After 33 days, you'll have 1.2535 actively invested and 0.2535 withdrawn. Okay. After this, it branches a little bit. Because after this there's an odd number of reinvestment periods. So I went ahead and put that under the withdrawal instead of an extra reinvest, but you could swap these if you wanted. So after 66 days, you'll have 1.627 invested and 0.6405 withdrawn. And after 99 days, you'll have 2.08 actively invested and 1.0930 withdrawn. On the 100th day, it'll drop down to 1.08 invested and 1.0930 withdrawn. And the cycle continues, okay? So, listen. The 1.4% per day profit tagline on this thing is slightly misleading. You're not actually getting 1.4% in profit every day. The real number is around 0.39, 0.38, like 0.387, so on and so forth. And the rest of that, 1.01% is your capital release being returned to you. Okay? So they don't do it all at once. They just give it to you over the course of the investment. So it is important to remember that at the end of that 99-day cycle, whatever your initial investment was is going to drop off of your active investment. Okay? Here's why I like this method. Normally, any other method that you have, in order to maintain it and keep it running, you're going to have to keep depositing more Ethereum, or just go straight from your account balance to do that, right? Now, with the half and half method, it's continuous. You put in your principal one time, and that first cycle that you complete, you're going to get your principal back. And then every 99 days, you can get your principal back again and again and again, okay? So with this one, and also as you can see the numbers, it is slightly increased, an extra 0.08 after the first cycle. It's really not that much to get excited about. But here's the deal, guys. Because they're only giving out 0.38% in profit every day, makes me think that they are very, very sustainable. These guys don't just do, it's not cloud mining. It is some cloud mining, it is some arbitraging, it is some trading bot action, it is some sports, crypto sports betting, it is some of this, that, and the other, and they've got 20 different partners right now. And they're constantly looking for good quality websites to partner with, to increase the number of partners. This way they average 1% in profit from their partner sites per day, and they're only paying 0.38%. The other 0.61 blah 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 blah, they hold that for like their double profit days. They hold that for their marketing. They hold that back for themselves. So that way the company itself is generating money, and that's why I think this is very sustainable. Now, of course, it is crypto. I could be 100% off base, and they could pull stakes tomorrow. That's the risk that you take in any crypto website, And I would say even Evolution, but I happen to know some of the guys behind Evolution, and they're not going anywhere. But, the point is with the Icenter, I think they're going to be around for a long time. They've got a 5-year plan, and they've only been around for 1 year. So I think there's a very, very long time that this could run. And if you're doing the 50-50 method, you're only risking like your investment for 99 days. Granted, in crypto, for 3.5 months, that is a lifetime in crypto. But if they're around for another 3 or 4 years, and you can just keep getting your principal back again and again and again over time, it could be a really solid way, especially if you happen to have a decent amount of Ethereum to pop in the beginning, so if you've got 3 Ethereum in the beginning, using this 50-50 method, you would be generating about 1 Ethereum per month that you're doing this. And right now Ethereum's taking a major hit. So did Bitcoin. So did freaking everybody. The market is bloody. If you've got some money in your shopping account, this would probably be a pretty darn good day to buy. But the point is, we don't know where Ethereum is going to be in 2 or 3 years from now. So right now you might be looking at it like, okay, so Ethereum's what, $420? That's $420 a month. Big deal. Well, keep in mind, guys, cryptocurrency values fluctuate, and overall, they all go up. Once you extend that graph out, it's a solid up. You know, I'm talking about the main cryptocurrencies, you know, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, Litecoin, stuff like that. You know, the overall trend is up. Now, of course, there are ups and downs along that path, but the overall trend is always up. And Bitcoin always recovers. So I'm not at all concerned about the long-term price of Bitcoin or Ethereum. You know, so let's say in a couple years, Ethereum's worth $2,000. You know, if you've been doing this, well, now your monthly income from crypto is $2,000. If you initially invested 3 Ethereum into this thing freaking, you know, a year or two ago. So it's very exciting. Do, of course, exercise the standard caution. You know, don't put more in than you are willing to lose. You're going to want to stick to this currency, but you're going to want to be doing a comfortable amount for you. You know, so if that comfortable amount for you is 3 Ethereum, then do 3 Ethereum. If that comfortable amount for you is 0.3 Ethereum, then do 0.3 Ethereum. You know, it's all on you. So, that is my Icenter strategy. And keep in mind, Icenter has 3 different bots. They've got a Bitcoin bot, an Ethereum bot, and a Litecoin bot. And they all operate basically the same. There's a couple of minor differences in them, but they're all operating basically the same way. So this strategy should be viable. Excuse me. This strategy should be viable for any of those 3 that you choose to use. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I do have another one coming up that is just for evolution. So I will be back in a little bit with that video.